1 2 1 2. I got beef with you. What you gonna do? I got skeet and poo, and you gonna scoop. I got Pikachu, and you gonna choose. I was going to start this off by saying I'm sure you're wondering why there's no blankets. I mean, you went and got a blanket. The reason there's no blankets is because it's hot as shit in here.
I feel like it's not much hotter than what it usually is.
Really?
Oh, God. Is he going to turn off the fan? No, he is.
No, what are you doing, Matt?
He was like, oops, one more thing.
Oh, no.
I kind of like the background noise.
I'm sure the viewers do, too. Right, guys?
Well,
Don't you love it when the fan is on?
I'm going to listen to this episode and see if you could even hear it in the first, 10 seconds.
Earthquake?
That's just Matt walking. He's thick now.
That's fucked up. That is fucked up.
I was hoping for a response when I was like, Matt, what size do you wear? I was like, I don't have any smalls
left. I knew you were being a dick.
But he was just large.
Oh, yeah, go check out the BTH merch, guys.
Yes.
Don't do drugs.
Show him the back. Yep.
I know you saw that, but it's basically a BTH logo.
Then I'm rocking the new white BTH logo front. and Phoenix on the back.
Oh, that's what the back says?
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
Can you see it?
I can see it. Yeah. No, it looks good. It looks good. Okay. No, it's pretty good merch.
Oh my God,
you guys definitely should. Are these on sale yet?
No. Next, I want to get pictures and a nice.
These are really
something.
Really dope.
I want to get, of course, I need to get a picture with Scump.
Yeah, of course.
Informal, and then they'll release. So either this will come out Monday, so either this upcoming weekend or the weekend after.
You're doing this through Aaron?
His guy? Does he work with? It's Aaron's guy, but does Aaron work with them now to make the shit?
I don't know. He helps him out though. You're talking about the One Up guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people.
That's dope. Yeah, this stuff is really nice.
Yeah.
This stuff is really nice. We were thinking about doing a drop or two with them and getting some stuff out. We want to do a World Cup, a soccer jersey for the World Cup. I think that'd be pretty.
I wonder if they can pull that off.
Who?
Or I guess you can buy soccer jersey blanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've already done one with Umbro. We got a bunch of Umbro blanks.
What's Umbro?
You don't know what Umbro is? Oh, it's like a Nike Adidas Umbro. Right, guys?
What, it's another
it's
company?
It's like a company, a sporting
Nike
apparel.
Adidas
Nike
Umbro.
Adidas Umbro.
Nike Adidas champion. Then Umbro.
An Umbro. No, it was nice though. Those jerseys were fun. I'm excited to do another one. Yeah, these are fresh. This is the first BTH drop, or is this the second? I don't think I was.
The first one was fresh out of rehab.
I don't think I made the PR list on the first one. It's probably just Scump.
Actually, I got a sample box to give to people, and I just kept them all. Dude, the amount of fucking. I don't know why, because I had I probably had I don't know, maybe 5 hoodies, 5 t-shirts, but I think I don't know, I was just too fucking lazy. And then
sell?
every time I was like, fuck, I don't have any clothes. I would just rip open a new one. So I probably have at least 5 BTH hoodies laying around.
You know, I used to do that when I first moved to the Scuff House. I didn't have that many clothes because I didn't bring any. I just drove up, and so every once in a while, I wouldn't have laundry done, and I would just go into the Game Shark closet and just.
Was the Game Shark closet the
one to the left?
I'm thinking there's the basement, then there's the bathroom, and then wasn't there a door beside that bathroom that was
that's where all the shit flooded all the time.
Oh, really? We had like a shit ton of merch in there at one point, and I used to always go in there and just like take random stuff.
I'm talking about picture the front door from the inside.
Oh,
and those two
separate
little closets.
Yeah, I did that
too. One of those
Bro,
was
I did that shit all the time.
And one of them was all Gymshark stuff, and the other one was all like old, like OpTic, like back in the day merch, like the old like Midnight logo and like the Scump logo.
That might have been one of my favorite hoodies, the Midnight hoodie.
Dude, Midnight's first logo was so fire.
That hoodie. That was such a good hoodie.
Midnight, we should drop that again.
Yeah, right.
Do something like that.
Yeah.
She has a dope ass logo. I wonder if she even uses that logo anymore. Dude, can we put the game on? The guys are playing right now.
Really?
Yes. In order to get knocked out. I'm going to put it on my phone.
Oh, what? I didn't even watch yesterday. We lose?
Yeah, we
to
lost.
Who?
To Florida, which is kind of rough, but it.
Haven't we lost to Florida before?
OpTic. Yeah, we lost to Florida the last time.
You're just gonna put it on silent and like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on silent and just periscopally check the score.
Could we rip it, throw it on our Flycast, and it's like
Flycast reactions? Imagine it goes to Game 5, Round 11. Oh, we're up 1-0. I don't know what happened.
Who are we playing?
LAG. I don't know what happened, but we're up 1-0, so that's good. Oh yeah, let me move my coffee for you so you can watch.
Dude, I was reading the comments on the last OpTic podcast. People are worried about you, man.
You know what's crazy? I was gonna say something. Bo's texted me and was like, "Come on, man, step it up. You got people thinking you're relapsing, you're an alcoholic or something like that." Yeah, I wouldn't worry. Well, obviously, he said it like joking, but. Yeah, that's funny you brought it up because I wanted to say something about that too. I didn't look at any of the comments.
Yeah, don't. It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's mostly people that like have experienced it before, and they're like, somebody make sure Nick's not relapse. And I.
Yeah. No, man. Like alcohol. All right. I have not taken a pill or anything like that since rehab. I've drank.
I guess that's not.
But I just
sorry.
But I've drank, but like I promise I don't have a problem with alcohol. When I do like set those nights, if like like
you have like fuck it nights.
Yeah, I have like fuck it nights, but it's like it's literally not consistent at all. It'll be like over the past like month. Well, I went to Cabo, came back. Then we went to Austin. I got drunk there. And then, like, I went out again the following weekend. So it would be like, I went to Cabo, of course. I'm, like, turning up, whatever. Came back. Then we went to Austin. I, like, drank there. I mean, these were all, like, weeks apart of each other. But, like, yeah, I definitely do drink too much in those situations. And that's definitely, like, my addict side coming out of it's like I just can't get enough.
Your addict side comes out the night of, but when you get home, it's not like you're lining your shelves with liquor bottles.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't drink. Like I'm never at home drinking alone, and I'm always home alone. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I'm never really drinking. It'll just be those random nights, which might be like one night a week. But no, in the past like month, it's been more. It really hasn't even been a lot. It's more than what I
Three separate occasions.
Yeah.
And one of those occasions happened to be a week long.
At Cabo?
Yeah, so that didn't help.
Yeah, that did not help. But, I mean, I can see why it's concerning because...
But you're also just very open about you.
Yeah.
You couldn't be open about you when you were taking Adderall because it was such like a problem.
Yeah. Like, I easily could have done that podcast and not mentioned it at all.
Yeah,
but
you were just like, oh yeah, I took a couple shots this morning.
Yeah.
Like,
but I don't know. I just like I feel. I guess I'm just like very transparent and like I don't try to hide anything because I even know before I even said that and after I said that on the podcast, I was like, someone's gonna.
Yeah.
And I haven't like streamed in like 3 weeks, like since Cabo. And I was like, people are gonna think I'm like, and I've had a couple people like reach out to me and shit. But no, it's.
If I thought you were relapsing, I
promise I
everything.
don't have a problem with alcohol. And I don't even know if I could have a problem with alcohol because it ruins my next day or two so hard.
Yeah.
That like I don't even. The only reason, and it sounded bad because like I got drunk. It was Memorial Day. I was at a pool party. It's fucking. I don't know. I just had fun, and then woke up the next morning, fucking hungover, and I didn't want to be like, yo, I feel like shit. Like I'm not coming in because I just didn't want to do that. So to cure my hangover, and they're like, all right, man, I'm just gonna like take because like my head hurts. I just fucking feel terrible. So I just like took a shot, like drank a bunch of water, laid down for a little bit. I was like, all right, let me get up and fucking shower. Got up, showered, and then just took another shot and came. I
wonder if.
And that sounds bad here, coming from like a recovering addict and like someone who you know has problems. It definitely sounds bad, but I promise, like, alcohol is not an issue. It fucks everything up about me too. It, like the following days, like fucks my stomach up. It like makes me like shaky. It makes me super anxious. So I'm pretty not wise, but like I try to be careful with like.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just say, fuck it. Let me just have like a fun night. But then other nights I'm like, no, I got to do this the next day. So I'm just going to stay home, do nothing.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to drink because I don't even like drinking that much.
I've said this to a few people. Like I can coming from, I mean, if you super water down and dumb down how severe your whole experience was, I had a similar experience. And like, so I can understand getting addicted to things like that. I can understand like getting addicted to drugs. I can understand getting addicted to like pills, but I can't even comprehend getting addicted to alcohol. Dude, but it happens.
I don't know how people do it.
It happens.
Like pills are like so like you just boop.
Yeah.
Like drink it and then you're.
But it's also like
you'll start feeling shit, and then you can also just boom. And it's like, it's so much easier to do. And you don't wake up. You wake up feeling like shit the next day, but you don't wake up like your stomach's fucked up. Like you just mentally feel like shit. But alcohol is just, it does way too much to, I don't even, I enjoy drinking on like certain nights, like fun nights, but like I'll never just like sit there and just drink a few beers or anything. Like I would rather not drink.
Dude, I think I didn't technically. I had a pact with myself that I made when I was in 6th grade, and it was my 6th grade teacher said, "I guarantee you, everyone in this room will smoke a cigarette," and I couldn't stand that teacher. I hated him. So I was like, I will never smoke a cigarette just to spite you. And then I couldn't. And then I was like, damn, this guy might be a genius. Like maybe he got us all to hate him. Said we would all smoke cigarettes just to get us all not to smoke cigarettes. Maybe he's a genius.
But you smoked a cig?
It was a cigarette, but it didn't have tobacco in it.
So you haven't? You've never smoked a cig?
No. I just told you I did.
Yeah, but it's not tobacco.
Yeah, but. It's crazy because I never like understood like what getting addicted to cigarettes. Like
I didn't either,
dude.
Till after rehab, I hated cigarettes.
Really?
Even like you know how some people they'll never smoke cigs, but it's like they're drunk at, you're drunk at the event Sunday night. You'll like smoke a cig or something.
Yeah, I never understood it.
I never did either until I stopped taking everything else.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I feel that's just like the addict side of like always wanting to like distract yourself because you're just like, I think, you're just like not that comfortable without like a distraction.
Dude, it is wild how it affects my brain has been thinking about it ever since, and it didn't even have tobacco in it. It was because it was like what is the minty kind? Like makes your
menthol.
Menthols. It was a menthol, and it made me like minty all here.
And you liked it?
And my brain can't stop thinking about it.
Really?
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
It was like I've only had one ever in my life, and it wasn't even technically a cigarette.
Wait, how long ago was this?
2 weeks ago.
Shit.
Isn't that weird?
You just been, yeah, man.
I had the same thing. One time I had to go to the hospital, the emergency room, because I had what is it? An ulcer, like a stomach ulcer. So I couldn't pass gas. So my stomach filled up with air. It was the worst pain I've ever felt. I went to the ER, and they gave me morphine. And for the next, I swear to you, it was like the next 3 months, I would drive past that, because we drive past that ER every day. I'd drive past that ER, and I would go, the morphine's in there.
I don't know if I've ever had morphine. Dude, I bet that shit's nice.
It is. I was seriously, you can ask Aaron. Aaron was in the room because he took me to the hospital. Aaron and Nina. I was sitting there in the bed in the worst pain of my life, like actually like doing this. To the point where like Nina went and got the nurse, was like, hey, like he is really bad. Like they were waiting on a doctor. So she came in and gave me morphine, and within a millisecond I was better.
Dude.
But I could still feel my stomach. I could still feel the air bubble. Like it was literally, I was like out here, and I could still feel it, and I could still tell that it was hurting my body, but I couldn't feel the pain. It was insane.
Yeah, that's I always wondered what like smoking crack would like. Dude, how do people? Because you see everyone that's like, you have a picture in your head of what a crackhead looks like.
Yeah,
and it's like,
what did they look like before? I want a before and after.
I want to. Well, this isn't going to help my case, but I want to.
No, you don't want to try.
I've always wanted to try a hit of crack because like that shit has to be crazy, or like heroin or something.
Fuck someone's whole life up. It has to be insane.
Literally one hit,
but it's evil.
Like, yeah,
it's literally evil.
No.
If I'm feeling
I won't. I'm not gonna fucking do crack. Or heroin or fucking anything like that. We just started
it off by you like, I'm fine.
But I want to take a hit of crack. No. Well, I'm mostly just like, no, I'll never do fucking crack. I'm mostly just like curious of what that feeling is, because I know the feeling of being on like a couple bars of Xanax or hundreds and hundreds of milligrams of Adderall. And it's like, that that feeling can be like kind of nuts sometimes. And it's like, I wonder what like other drugs or
so weird.
What other feelings are out there.
Have you been tempted since? You haven't even been tempted?
Haven't been tempted in like the least bit.
Yeah, me neither. I've only seen one pill since I stopped. And I saw it and I was like ugh. I was like taken like, whereas in 2016 through 2019, I would have just like, oh, whose that? Mine now. But like,
even people I've like I'll like go out with, like even like the girls, they're all like, you want to, not like asking me, but it's like I hear them.
Yeah.
And I think some people know my history, and so I think they like don't say it in front of me or like, but I know they're doing it. But it's like I just have there's no fucking reason to do it, because it's not like I'm going to do it one day, enjoy it, and then like be okay the next few days. It's like it's going to make me want it even more.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I could take it once and never do it again, but it's like it's not even like worth it.
I don't think I could. I couldn't take it one time and then be like, yeah, that was my last one.
I could, just to like prove a point, but
I guess to prove a point. If somebody was like, 50,000, no chance you'll be able to. I mean, I could do that, but like, I would never just be like, one little one won't hurt, because that's the start.
Yeah, in like rehab, people would say like, be careful like who you're hanging out with, and it's like, your friends you're gonna see it around, and it's gonna be, and like people try to keep alcohol, even the sight of alcohol, away from alcoholics and stuff like that. But I don't know, for me it doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like I had my last straw of like just absolutely hating my fucking life on it.
Yeah.
And so now when I see it, it's like that's kind of what I see. I don't see like the good parts of it.
Yeah.
Like I look at it now and I'm like, that shit.
Like
I look at
evil.
it now like that shit's so trash.
That's how I think. It's like directly correlated with a bunch of shitty things that happen in my life. And so I'm just like,
yeah.
Like that's I blame it all on, I mean, even though it's not, it's a personality as well. And like me, but like I blame it all on that fucking little tiny pill.
Yeah. That pill was, I mean, I had some like decent memories on it. But really, the only thing I enjoyed was playing video games on it. Weirdly.
Yeah. And now you can't even play games, huh? Or why haven't you been streaming? Oh, you don't stream from the studio anymore.
No, I just haven't streamed in like 3 weeks.
Oh, your whole setup's gone.
Is it?
No, I'm just kidding. It's still there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was in there like the other day. I think it's there.
It's probably been picked apart a little bit, but.
No, I'm going to stream from the HQ. I'm going to start streaming again Sunday or Monday. But the reason I haven't been streaming is I just been another episode of how depressed MaNiaC is. I've been so depressed. And I think it's probably another reason why people are worried, because they might like hear the alcohol shit on the podcast and they like see I haven't even streamed in 3 weeks. Haven't even been tweeting. Haven't been responding to anyone, and I just been so fucking depressed. I'd say the number one thing is because my back's fucked up. Like, even when I was showing my shirt off, it felt like I almost, like, tweaked my back.
Really?
Yeah, and it's, like, it's so fucking annoying. And I wanted to ask this. If anyone listening has ever experienced, I think it's called sciatica, back pain. It's, like, lower back pain that, like, shoots into your legs. And, like, that's how you know your, like, back pain's really getting bad, is when it starts shooting down your legs. Like, it's, like, back pain, even, like, just doing that. But it's, like, lower back pain. It's, like, right above, it's almost like where the back dimples are, shooting, like, down your leg and even, like, all the way into my calf. And
that's how far it's going. That's how far the pain's going.
That's how much
down?
It's over, like, in the past, like, month. That's, like, what it's become.
Holy shit.
Since, like, Cabo, like, before I even went to Cabo, I stopped working out for, like, a week or two before because my back pain was just so bad. Definitely couldn't squat or lunge or run at all. So I, like, took a little break before Cabo. It's probably like a week or two. I was like, let me just like rest and see if like that does it, because it's like any other pain I've had in my life, it's like you sort of just rest and it like gets better. Like my shoulder. But it just, the more and more I guess I laid around and like tried to rest it was just like the worse it got. It would just, and I think my like sleep posture is really bad because I sleep in like weird ass positions. And just like being so stationary just like made it worse and worse. Then I went to Cabo. I did some like half-ass workouts there, but like, just laying around, drinking the whole time, eating dog shit. So that didn't help. Came back still hurts. I'm like hungover from Cabo. I don't want to do anything. Don't want to work out. I'm still eating like shit, and it just fucking spiraled and kept getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
So I would say that's probably like.
But you're on the upswing now?
As of today. Like today I woke up, I worked out.
That's why the Flycast has been postponed so many times. It's because of the scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
And because sometimes you're just like, no.
Well, we were supposed to do it the day of that the OpTic podcast when I said that. But I took like my 2 shots to just make it there, and then after that I was
you were
like,
dead.
Dude, I went home. I think was I supposed to get a tattoo that day? Maybe it's the next day. Well, I think the day of the podcast I was supposed to do the Flycast and then get a tattoo or something, but I even like canceled on my tattoo and I just went to sleep. And I slept for like 6-7 hours, woke up and I was like, fuck yeah. Like that was so worth it. Like canceling on everything because I felt like so much better. But I was just.
I think I'm waiting for one more thing to happen in my life that I've been working on, and once that's done, I think I'm gonna start getting tattoos.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I just got a.
I've always wanted to get more.
Can you show nips on YouTube?
Yeah, you can show your ass on YouTube. Holy shit! Is that what you're doing today? Oh wait, when are you finishing that?
I just got this like yesterday.
Does it still hurt?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's.
Does it itch?
It's fucking torture. I don't really get when people. It might itch a little, and
mine
I'm just
itched like crazy.
Yeah, I hear that all the time. But like, no tattoos I ever got have itched. But I also like moisturize the shit out of it.
And I remember I worked with this girl. I worked with this girl, and I had my wrap on my tattoo at Walgreens, and I was walking around. I was like, "Oh my god, it itches so much," and I was like putting that stuff on it, and I was telling her, I was like, "It itches." She was like, "Just hit it." I was like, "What?" She's like, "When black people's hair itches, we hit it," and I was like. And then I was like, "Oh my god, that feels so good." And then she was like, "I told you, sweetie." And I was like, so I just went around the whole time, just like hitting my arm.
That kind of happens with my motorcycle helmet. Like I'll get an itch right here, and it's like I can't really.
Oh
I'll,
yeah.
Like, smack the top of my motorcycle helmet, moving around.
That sounds like torture. Because I don't think you can like really hit
you
that.
Can't. And especially sometimes you can move the helmet around slightly to like get it, but sometimes it'll be in a spot, and you're just like fucked.
I remember for that feeling in like just as a kid in like bicycle helmets. I can't imagine on a motorcycle. Oh my god, Seth is going nuts.
Did we win game 2?
Yeah, they're up 2-0. I think they're like frying. But
damn, I wanted to go to Toronto.
Toronto seems dope. It does seem dope. It was just too much.
Have you ever been there?
I've been in Niagara Falls twice.
Is that in Toronto?
No.
Or is that in Canada?
It's in Canada. I like on the Canadian side. Niagara Falls is like I think it's in Jersey or is it New York? It's one of those places.
Niagara Falls?
Yeah. Half of it is in Jersey and half of it is in Canada. Because like the whole like river where the falls fall. that's one side of it. But yeah, I was sad that the COD team lost, but
yeah, I didn't even watch. Like when I tell you, bro, these like last 3 weeks.
You haven't looked at anything. Did you see
I haven't looked at shit. I didn't watch the game yesterday. I ignore all formals texts. Yeah. Monster hit me up. You okay? Well, he's had like 5 texts sent to me, and I just haven't responded to fucking anyone. Like,
yeah, I've been kind of going through the last couple of days. Hilton's called me like 4 times, and I've just been like laying in my bed.
Yeah, he called me yesterday, but I was like getting tattooed, and he was like, "Yo, call me when you're back." And I was just like,
I feel bad.
Man,
I need to text him.
I don't want to. But also, it's like I ignore everyone. Hilton's like maybe one of the only people I like even pick their shit up.
And me.
Maybe if you called me.
Yeah, no.
Then I'd be like if you called me, I'd probably like my heart would start racing. Like, oh my god,
like
what's happening?
Wrong?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I feel like you never call me.
Yeah, I don't
It'd be
call
like a
anyone.
text. I don't call any. I hate people who do call.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't hate people who do call.
You hate them.
But it's like I want like give me like a pretext.
Yeah.
Of like, yo, I need to talk to you about this merch drop.
Yeah.
Like, don't just fucking call me. Because I'll like never pick up.
Now imagine someone showing up at your door and knocking. Imagine your heart racing.
I had some of those experience. Did I ever tell the story of like when I was cracked the fuck out and someone was knocking on my door at like 2 a.m. and I thought it was Linda?
Yes.
I think I have told that story.
Yeah, you did.
I'm still wondering, bro. I'm playing.
Everyone, just so you know, everyone besides you thinks that you were just so cracked out that you made that all up in your head.
There's no way though. But okay. So it's like 2 a.m. I'm gaming and I might have been calling out or something, but I hear a knock and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like so paranoid and just like, I'm just at such a bad place mentally that it's like any other time I'd like peep at the peephole and be like, who the fuck is, but I was just like so fucking scared. And I also have like a paranoia of peeping through a peephole, just seeing a gun and someone shooting me in the face.
I don't know why you're so scared.
I don't know why either. I don't know why. Maybe I like,
because you know they wouldn't be able to tell.
Maybe as a kid I had like a bad dream or something.
It's in a movie, isn't it? Isn't that in like,
it should be.
What's the movie with like the two brothers with the guns? They do it for Jesus.
I have no idea.
They know what I'm talking about. But I think that scene is in that movie, and so that's where like,
I don't know why I'm scared of that. Even like I don't know why I'm scared of door knocks. Like someone, I think I was like laying in my bed. It's like 11 a.m. or something. Like kind of just woke up and I hear a knock at the door, and I was like,
yeah, nah, I don't do knocks at the door.
You don't answer knocks on the door? But like I was like, okay, let me man up, and I like peep through the peephole, and it's just like a delivery guy delivering a package, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
I kind of have a solid reasoning of why I'm. Never mind. We'll talk about that
later. Okay. So anyway, the weird part is it's 2 a.m. I hear a knock on my door, and at first I'm like, damn, was I like being too loud or something? But I was like, I don't think I was like being that loud. Like a neighbor complaining. So I literally fucking like, I probably like quit out of my game, shut my PC off. Me and Junior are scared shitless. Just like standing in my room. Junior's like behind me. Like,
I'm just imagining you like
$135. Dude, I was
sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
Scared
literally
with Junior.
Literally hiding around the corner in my bedroom, like standing. Like trying to think of like what happens if like they just get in somehow. And then also I was scared of or I was like hiding in my bedroom because I was like, what if someone like crawled on my balcony and like there's someone at my balcony door right now? Dude, it was.
Were you on the first floor?
4th floor. I don't know. I really don't fucking know, man. That just like shows the state I was in. But anyway, knock goes away for like, I'd say like 8 minutes. And I'm still probably just like standing there. I think at that point I like sat on my bed, but then I hear like a slight knock again. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I just didn't move. I just like
Did you ever ask her?
There's no way it was her.
So you think it was just someone random?
I have no idea. I have no fucking.
Who else would
There's
it be,
no way
though?
it was her though.
Who else would it be?
Who else would come to my apartment and like knock pretty lightly? And then literally like 8 minutes later.
Knock again.
Yeah,
and you
knock
said they
again.
With the door handle, right?
Yes. I forgot about that. That's what fucking freaked me out. That's what fucking made me lose it.
Yeah.
I was gaming. I hear a knock and I like take my headset off and I like look at my door and I can like see it like kind of going like this.
Dude, you hallucinated
That's what fucking freaked me out.
You
and
hallucinated this for sure.
And then I heard another knock and then I didn't even look. That's what it fucking was. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude.
That being like the.
But there's
climax
no
of the story.
way. There's no way I was hallucinating. Like I've like never hallucinated. I mean, maybe, dude. There's just no way.
That you know.
It was
of.
like it was too. It happened. Like,
it happened.
Like I saw it moving. Like, but that would be fucking nuts if it didn't have, or if I did hallucinate.
I mean, how much of a bender were you on in that particular moment?
It's probably like up for like 3-4 days. It was like towards the end of my bendy.
That for sure. Dude, if you're up for 4 days, do you know how bad that is?
That used to be my schedule. It would be like minimum 72 hours. And then like sometimes it could be like maybe get a little over 100. And by that time I'd probably take in maybe like close to like 1,000.
That is so bad. That is so bad, bro.
Makes me hit my jewel.
Yeah. Do you ever think like, holy shit, I'm like lucky to be here?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Mostly because it's like, I think you got to take more Adderall than that to like kill you. But with the combo of like Addy and Zans, it's like, I don't know, you never really know what your heart's going to do. But it's also.
That's like literally how Mac Miller died.
Well, it's the random fucks you get it from that could be cutting it with something.
Yeah.
And for that, I'm like thankful. Like, because I was like so desperate to always take that it's like I didn't even It's almost like at that point, it's like I didn't care. It's like I had to take it.
Do you ever like read something that's like haunting and you can't get it out of your head? Because I don't know if you want to hear this, but I read something about like, have you like heard of Mac Miller's whole situation?
Kinda, yeah.
Dude, it's like his like last 24 hours is like haunting, especially because he probably did it twice a week. Like he probably did exactly what he did that night 100 times, which is
probably thousands of times.
Yeah, probably thousands.
He probably did it like damn near every day.
Yeah, he messaged his dealer. His dealer didn't respond. He messaged another dealer. That dealer said, I got you as long as you buy a girl. So he got a girl for a night. Then his other dealer responded again.
Mac bought a girl from this guy?
Yeah, for a night.
Dude.
And
so
then
weird.
he bought it from a girl. So it was like a girl that sold drugs and girls for a night. So he bought a girl. The girl came in with all the drugs. They hung out for the whole night. And then his other dealer, while he was with the girl, said, "Sorry, bro, just getting to this. Yeah, I got you. When can I bring it?" And then so he bought from him too. He was like, "All right, yeah, I'll just take whatever from you." Then he had everything in one night. And then one of those was bad product. It was like cut with something.
It was fentanyl.
And then the cops found him in praying position on his bed.
What?
And that's what has stuck with me ever since I heard it.
Yeah. I mean, there were plenty of nights where I was
so bad. Like that is like heartbreaking, bro.
Yeah.
Like haunting almost.
Yeah. I wonder what his like day-to-day mindset was, or if he was just like always numbing himself.
And the bad part is there's so many. There are so many like celebrities out there that are probably like that. There's just so much access to so much shit.
Yeah,
and it's like, dude, like what was that? There was a guy that went to rehab while you were in rehab that I thought y'all were going to the same place.
Like a artist?
Yeah, like a
really?
Super famous. He used to
wouldn't be
hang out.
going to the place I went.
Yeah, but he went to the same one, but in Chicago, the one in Chicago.
In Arizona?
Or in Arizona, yeah. That one.
Yeah, I heard that was a super nice one.
I heard that one's like insane.
Apparently the one I went to, it's like, I guess they're trying to make it like that eventually. But it's like, when I went, it was like literally brand new. I think it was there for maybe like 5 months.
Oh, really?
Or something. Yeah. So it was about as basic as you can get. It was fucking...
Who's the guy that used to hang out with XXX Tentacion and
Smoke Perp?
Yeah, maybe it's him. It's one of those guys. Was like really bad at one point.
Yeah.
And another rapper took a PJ to his house and picked him up and flew him to Arizona.
Oh shit.
Like that's how like crazy it was.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing this all happen while you were in rehab. And I was like, oh my God, they might be going to the same place.
I wonder if I
was like,
would have went to Arizona, like I would have been like, saw him, be like, wait a second, like I've seen you somewhere.
God, what was his name? I can't remember his name.
Was it I just watched the XXX documentary on Hulu as well. It was pretty good. It's kind of like fucked up though, because he was kind of like a fucked up person.
Yeah.
Like he just had like hella anger issues, like beat the shit out of his ex.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah,
but it seemed like by the end of he started like being aware of how shitty he was being and was starting to like change.
Yeah.
At least that's the way like the documentary made it. And it was like, yeah, it was pretty sad because like you should watch it. The documentary just came out. But it's like his mom is interviewed, his baby mama is interviewed, some of his family is interviewed. Smoke Perp. Is that his fucking name? Smoke Perp?
Perp is one of the guys, but that's not the guy.
Like he's being interviewed, like his baby mama, his ex, and it's like all these people that were like super close to him and like really knew him would just like speak on him. One of his like producers had like, I think he was like just recording on his phone because they were in like a music session. So it's like whatever, you know, someone says something good, like it was like, what was that? Play it back again. But he had like a recording on his phone of like X, not like breaking down to him, but like just telling him like how X telling him how much he appreciated him. And it was just like a basic like white boy like me.
Really?
And it was like, and like a little bit older. And he was just saying how much he appreciated him and like just talking about like life and stuff. And I was like, this is the side I want to see.
Was that his producer from like day one? Oh, the guy's just 3-0'd LG or LAG. On to the next one. I think we play Creme next.
Shit.
Here it comes.
What was I talking about? Oh, was that someone from like day one?
Yeah.
No, I think it was like someone he signed with after his first like big hit.
Really?
And then they just got like really close. But yeah, but like they show like he has like multiple fight videos of him just like getting in street fights and like him like beating the shit out of like some kid who owed his manager money.
Has there ever been like a proper documentary besides those like YouTube documentaries that one dude does about like the O Block Chicago rap scene?
I mean, there's a fuck ton of them.
Like besides like the Vice documentaries that are like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
Like, has there ever been like I'm sure someone's working on it.
Like one you would want to see on like Netflix or Hulu. Yeah.
Like I don't like from Chief Keef.
Yeah.
On.
Yeah.
Like,
I would love to see that. I don't think there's
it's a heartbreak. There's a lot of heartbreak in that, but it's a whole different world.
Dude, that's
one dude on YouTube that does it. You know, he just kind of like narrates stuff and like.
I'm trying to think of his name. If it's Trap Lord Ross, is that his name?
It's just like this random white dude, right? You can just hear, and he's just voiceovers everything and like B-rolls everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's like so many of those though.
Yeah,
but yeah, I definitely want like I love those kind of documentaries from like people that just live a totally different life than me.
It's crazy. It's like a totally different world in the same like. It's not like it's on the other side of the planet.
It's literally
we live 45 minutes away from it.
It's 45 minutes away from
Bose
us.
was going down there.
Yeah,
dude. If I would have known what I know now when we were in the Scuff House, I would have been like, "Yo, like, stop."
Yeah, like come on.
Like Bose was putting his life in jeopardy.
Yeah,
like all the time.
Like just going down there and like hanging out, like he's in like the projects or like at least. Like someone that just happens to be in there, like the ops could have been following them, and it's like boom, they're gonna break into this house and just like
regardless of whoever he's with, if he's down there, there's someone in his crew, or there's someone in that scene or like crew that is considered like an enemy by another crew, and at any point, something could happen.
Bro, Bose fucking loved that shit too.
Dude.
There is like
y'all all give me fucking anxiety.
There is like
you're cracked
a gangster
out.
Side to Bose.
Bose is going down there.
Just like good times. Even Bose's like best friend who he was hanging out with all the time. I don't even know how they got so close.
I think he liked games.
Yeah, they like Lil Durk and ASAP.
Yeah,
like, they just love Call of Duty. And then
Durk's like right hand man was
ASAP. And then ASAP got killed from like gun violence.
Yeah, he used to come over to the house all the time.
Yeah, you only know like what type of life he was probably living. And then like Bose is going down.
And it's just crazy because we see him and he's the nicest guy. Like literally the nicest guy in our house. He was
one of those people that like didn't, not like a nice guy as in like a nerd or like a soft guy from the hood. It was like something about him. He didn't try to be cool.
No,
like he was like genuinely interested. Like what the fuck? Like he's like, what's going on with this like game and shit? Like this is dope as fuck. Like
genuine is the best way to describe him because it seemed like he was always there, and whenever he was there, he was never like, man, I'm in this house with gamers. Like he was always
never just like
yo, what are you doing? Like
yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, what's up, Sap? And he's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, because like some of the other people that came over, and it's like people from Chicago, like they don't. I guess when they're out of their element, they don't really talk like that. Like you see it with like rappers and like interviews and stuff. Like they're sort of, they don't really say shit unless they just like answer the question.
Yeah.
And it's like some of the people, like Dirk, Sap, some other people would come over. And like some of the other people, it's like they're just like staying quiet. They're just there because Dirk's there. And it's like they're probably his like protection. I'm sure they had like guns and shit.
Oh, dude. Sap always had a backpack on.
Yeah. They always had a fucking backpack on.
That's the thing. He's the nicest guy, but he always had a backpack.
Yeah.
And I just remember, and I didn't think about it until after. I was like, damn, man. Like, it's just a different world. It's like so sad.
I wonder if we still lived over there. You know how Dirk's blown the fuck up since? If like Dirk would come over now and like just chill.
Dude, I bet you his body, because he had a bodyguard with him, but he also had a bunch of boys with him. But he had one bodyguard with him.
Yeah.
I bet you he's got like 5 now.
Yeah.
He's so big.
I wonder if they hire...
Especially since we've moved, you got to think about how many rappers have been killed.
Yeah.
The guy from LA. Damn, I can't believe I can't remember his name.
Juice WRLD? That he overdosed.
Yeah, no, the guy from LA with teardrops. Oh my God, I'm so sorry if anybody's watching this that knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Nipsey
Hussle. Yes, like there's a bunch of like, and those are like, and he was like Vaughn. But like Nipsey, apparently I never even, this is going to sound like super whatever, and I don't care, but I had never even heard of Nipsey Hussle before he died. I'd never heard of him. And so I started listening to his music and like watching interviews and stuff.
He was like pretty smart.
Yeah, he was a genius. Yeah, he was a genius. And he was like towards the end of his career, he was like super about, or I guess probably for the duration of his career, from my understanding, he was like super about the community. That's why LA loved him. Mm-hmm. And somebody just killed him.
And the reason he got killed was like someone that apparently snitched, like, I don't know, pulled up in like in front of his shop that he was at. And I think he sold like merch and shit there or whatever. But he was just like there. I don't even know if it was like in the hood. But this dude, Nipsey saw this guy and was like, ain't this that snitch ass motherfucker? And like kind of called him out on it. Or like said like, didn't you sign some papers or something like that? And then they got into sort of like an argument. Dude left, and then I don't know how long later, just like comes back with a gun, shoots him. I think he fucking, I don't know how exactly he went. I'm like picturing it like a movie. Like he like shot him, stood over him, like made sure he's dead, like shot him again in like the head or something. I could have just made that all up, but I'm pretty sure it went something like that.
Dude, that is.
And then apparently Nipsey's last words were like, "Damn." What?
Oh shit! The Subliners lost to the Royal Ravens.
Damn, Crim's pissed.
So we play the Royal Ravens next.
Is that good?
I mean, I'd rather play the Ravens than the Subliners right now. Wow, that's actually wild. Okay, sorry.
Apparently Nipsey's last words were like, "Damn, you got me."
Dude.
And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, remember what I just said about like a haunting detail that stays with you? Yeah. That's going to stay with me.
Yeah, dude.
What?
It's
that's
fucking nuts.
That's their lifestyle.
Am I the only one who's like afraid to die? Like these people, like I can't imagine what that feeling is of like knowing you're going to die.
Well, they just know they're going to, I think if you're in that world, you know you're going to die eventually. And if you survive, you got lucky. I feel like that's how they see it.
One of the guys in the documentary that was talking to X asked him, or I think it was like a producer or something. He had a baby, and X was like, congrats, you're gonna be a great dad. And then I think at the time X had a girlfriend, and the guy was like, hey, you're a great guy too, man. Like you too, you're gonna be a great dad one day. And X was like, like laughed and was like, I ain't even gonna make it past 21. And then he died at 20. And it was just like little conversations like that in the documentary. You're just like, what the fuck?
Dude. That is such a wild. Yeah.
It's literally a different
way of life. Like
it's a whole fucking
their brother,
it's like a different
literally,
it's a whole like different world. Like even just their way of thinking. It's like they don't see they don't see opportunity. They don't see like, all right, go to school. Yeah, college or whatever, job.
I feel like they don't picture
like
themselves
in like progression.
Old.
They just see this like war zone that they're in.
So sad, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy that
So sad.
I wonder if, but I mean, like, shit like that has been around since humans' entire existence. And it's like, is there a way to stop that? Like, why?
Like,
how did
will
this shit
humans-
start?
Will humans always be violent? Is that what you're asking?
Like, will there always be, like, a project in major cities and gun violence, especially in major cities? And, like, I'm just wondering, like, how did it start? Did it start with, like,
violence? I think
fucking
there will always
know.
be violence. I don't want to go down the whole gun thing right now because of how America is.
So I'm wondering, in like a race way, how did it go from like slaves and then like they had kids, and then they like got forced into these like
Yeah.
poor areas where they were literally given nothing and they had nothing to like
Yes.
even make money off of, and then we're still like
Yeah. Have
trying
you
to
seen
get out
I've
of
seen a
that.
documentary about the high rises that were the high rise projects that were in Chicago. And that's like still, I mean, they don't exist anymore, but that's still the areas. And they literally just threw people that didn't have money into these skyscrapers of projects, you know, with no washer dryer, like nothing.
Yeah.
And then the crime gets crazy and then they eventually said, well, this is bad. So they tore all of them down, but then now there's, instead of skyscrapers, they're just houses, like they're housing districts. So it's like it's still the same thing. And that's something that people, I think that, I mean, I'm not one to talk on it. I don't know much, but what you just said is accurate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I didn't even like want to say that because it's like, I really don't know.
I don't know either.
But it's like, it's fucked. And
very,
it's like something.
I'm very, very privileged in the fact that I don't know. I will say that.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, the history, especially, and the reason like Chicago is so bad is because of that. You should look that up. I forgot what the name of the projects are, but it's literally like you can see it's like in the 80s they built them, and they're literally, it's like a field of nothing and then like 5 skyscrapers that are just housing districts that looks like an industrial district, and that's where they put everyone that was low income. Like that was basically.
Yeah,
I could be talking.
It's
about my
crazy
ass,
how
I'm sorry
many
if I am.
people are like, because it'll be like a big ass building, then just like field all around it, and like grass and dirt all around it, but it's like in those just 3 buildings, just like 5,000 people, maybe like 10,000 people, which is fucking nuts.
Insane.
And like everyone's poor, and it's just like they don't know, everything sort of around them is poor, and it's just like they don't know what else to do. Like they just don't know anything else.
Have you ever watched The Wire?
I kind of skimmed through season 1, like put it on, but like barely watch.
Really?
And it's from Baltimore too, which is where I'm from, even though I was like an hour and a half north.
Is this gang signs?
Yeah.
Dude, just the way that the way that they're like, you get this block, you get this block.
Does it get better and better as the seasons go on?
I thought it started amazing, so I don't know.
I was interested at first, but then it just became like background noise.
Yeah, I mean, you probably started texting and shit and missed a few
TikTok.
things. Yeah.
Bro, it's so bad.
I get that. And, dude, I can't even take a pee without.
Dude, I took a shit this morning and my phone was like charging, and I was like almost about to cut my shit to go get my phone and then like resume. Like it's so
really bad.
Yeah.
Alexis gets like frustrated with it. She's like, you are always consuming content.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I feel like you don't even do it for fun.
What do you look at on your phone?
I scroll through Twitter. I scroll through Instagram, and then when I'm caught up with that, then either I do like TikToks, or like I check Slack, or I check like whatever's going, like all the business stuff, and then I'll check my email, and then I'll look at YouTube. When I sit down, I haven't watched I can't remember the last time I watched a TV show. I just
Pretty
look
much
at
how I've
YouTube.
been. Besides the Kardashians, I was just watching that.
You were watching Keeping Up with the
Paige put me on.
Dude,
It's a
did
new
you
season.
see the interview with Kim talking about how when she first met Pete Davidson? I've never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Is it on that?
I don't know if...
Because I think I have one more episode to go.
Oh, well, I don't want to spoil it. I saw it on Academic's Instagram page.
It's an interview?
Yeah.
And what does she say? Like, just where she met him and shit?
She
It was
said,
on SNL, right?
she said, I texted the guy I knew from SNL and asked him about this guy because I heard he had BDE and I was DTF. Kim Kardashian. And I hope it wasn't, actually, I hope it was edited. I hope whatever Academics put on his Instagram page was edited. Because I was just like, there's no way. There's no way.
Dude, there's no way.
There's
it's
no
that.
way. There's no way she said BDE,
Well,
DTF.
I know they, maybe it was like afterward. Like maybe she met him. They did like a skit together and shit. And like she thought he was like funny, charming, has like a weird look to him. And she liked it. Because I mean, Pete Davidson's not like hot. But like
Yeah.
I can see there's something about him.
Yeah,
Like when girls say they want like a white, skinny, tatted guy, like it's like I kind of picture that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get that.
So I'm sure they like met, vibed a little bit. Dude, imagine you're fucking like imagine Kim K comes into the HQ and like I somehow know her and then I text you and I'm like, yo, you're not gonna believe this.
You're not going to believe who just texted
Dude,
me
Kim.
wanting you.
Dude, that would be fucking nuts. But I mean, he's also
He probably thought he was
that'd be
on...
more nuts for us because I mean he was dating Ariana Grande.
No, he's definitely a very charming guy. Like he's a
He
hot
reminds
dude.
me of myself.
Yeah.
I saw an interview with him and someone was like asked something about depression. He was just like, "Oh, I'm always depressed," but he said like a good, like literally like my mindset of like getting out of depression of like you kind of just are depressed so much that you start learning how to. All right, I gotta just get the fuck up out of bed and just like go. It sounds like corny or like go walk around, go take a walk, but it's like it's not even those specific things, but it's like you just gotta like get up.
I'm actually is it weird to say that I'm pretty good at being depressed now. I'm pretty good at it.
What do you do? Like you're good at like handling it?
Yeah. Cuz this week has
I'm
been the
getting
first
better.
time. This week has been the first time since
That's
probably
very key, by the way.
the
Being
Emerson.
good at being depressed.
it's very key. Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm getting there to where it's like my depression has been a hard like 3 weeks. Like I'm telling you, my days these last 3 weeks, and it's not because I'm an alcoholic. I'm not fucking drinking at my apartment. Like
It's
yeah,
just all
we just gotta
mental.
like. I'm not an alcoholic. Alcohol will never be a problem for me. I don't even like it like that. Anyways, but my fucking last 3 weeks have been like I'll literally wake up, just like get right on my phone. I'm in bed. If I decide to shower, maybe I'll shower. But like say it's a day where it's like I don't have to do anything. There's no like content, whatever. I'll literally just wake up, scroll through my phone, watch YouTube videos, and that'll be like 4 or 5 hours. Then I'll order like DoorDash, and then I'll eat so much. I'll at least like $50 worth of DoorDash. Eat all of that while still laying. The only time I leave my apartment is to go get my DoorDash, and even then I'm like paranoid in the hallways. I'm like, I hope no one talks to me. Get my DoorDash, come back up. I'm right back to the bed.
Yeah.
Fucking eat, watch more shit, maybe fall asleep, probably not, and smoke weed all day
Yeah.
and not even enjoy it. And then I'll get like a text like, "You all right?" No,
And you're just like,
I'm like,
it
that
makes it
just pissed
worse?
me off.
Yeah. It does make
I'm
it
like,
worse.
that just pissed me off because like, no, I'm not all right. Thanks for like trying to check in, but
Yeah.
I'm not even like checked in myself.
Yeah.
And I do like appreciate it, like anyone who would like ever checks on me.
Because
But
if,
it's like
if somebody
I just
reaches
know
out, You're hoping. It seems like you're hoping that you can shut everyone out and no one will notice.
Yeah.
No one will care.
Yeah.
But then when people
and
care,
then when I'm ready, I can just like spawn back in.
and they're
be
like, "Hey
what's
man,
up?" Yeah.
how you been?" Like
Like
no days have gone by.
Yeah.
But when people check in on you, then it makes you be like, "Okay, it is obvious.
Yeah.
It is obvious that I like don't want to talk to people right now."
Yeah. And literally, it's just laying in bed. Like literally, the only time I got out of bed was in like the past 3 weeks was to go out drinking on like Memorial Day
With Aaron.
and just being like,
And,
all
like,
right,
coming to
you know
this-
what?
Well,
And
you
that
only-
was sort
I
of
guess you've
like
only-
I was so depressed where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up today. Like I'm gonna go out, have fun tomorrow. I'm waking up tomorrow. I'm gonna work out
Yeah.
and like this will be. Let me just go out, have fun, get back into like the social norm of shit of like actually getting up, going out, talking to people, whatever. And it's like I'll come back tomorrow. I know I'll be hungover, but I'll like just push through it. But then then I just wake up the next day and I'm like, I fucking just hate my life and I don't want to fucking do anything. And then I'll be like, man, why do I feel like this? Why me?
Yeah. But
I've gotten better to where it's only lasted me like 3 weeks max.
Yeah.
And like before, I feel like I would go months.
So mine's down to like a week.
Like
I remember
literally
the first-
not leaving my bed.
The first time it really happened was like in college, and I dead ass did not get out of bed. I didn't go to class. I didn't get out of bed. I slept. I told everyone I was sick. I wasn't sick.
Because sometimes I wonder if people's like depression is like mine, to where like they don't leave their bed.
Yeah.
Like they don't shower. I'll go one day max without showering, by the way. But like don't leave their bed, don't shower. They ignore everyone.
Yeah.
But
And,
I
like,
guess
I'm like naturally like a messy person. I'm not
Yeah.
dirty, but I'm messy.
yeah.
So like I'll put my clothes on the
Dude,
floor.
when that shit starts piling
and
up,
then when
it's
that
even
starts,
worse.
dude, when that starts piling up,
You feel like the
You're
biggest
like-
loser.
yeah, I'm just like, oh, I'm just a loser, and I'm just gonna sit in bed all day and lay in bed. And so that I mean, it's not like that now, but that's how I just remember that's how it was in college. And then it happened like twice in the Scuff House, where I was just like, but like it gets better because you start like realizing it. Like you can it's like you can feel it here.
Mm.
Like when I start like worrying about something or getting anxious about something, or like something goes wrong and that's what sparks it, I can like feel it here. And I'm just like, okay, instead of sleeping all day, how about I sleep until 1, and then I'll take a shower, and then I'll go outside for 10 minutes, see if that helps. And then that's just kind of how I like get better and better.
Yeah. It's fucking...
Luckily, I'm like on the super routine that like I
Dude,
have
that's
to
so
go
nice. It's so nice. I've been in such like a good, consistent schedule, like pretty much since rehab. But like I'd say the past month has been, the past like 3 weeks has been the worst I felt since like before rehab.
to. Yeah.
Because I haven't like, conquered it all. I guess I can still fall into these traps.
Have you still? I mean, I feel like the biggest thing for you is to get help with your back.
Yeah.
That is the biggest
Bro,
thing.
it was my back 100% started it because it threw off because my entire routine for the past, Lord knows how many months, like 8 months, has been I'll wake up at like 7:30 a.m. and then I have to be at the gym by 8 because class starts.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes I'll wake up at 7:30 and it's like I don't want to go, but it's like no, like
You have to go.
you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Like you got to go.
That's how.
And so and then I'll work out, get the blood flowing. I feel I feel like shit after the workout, but it's like just a shit post-workout feeling. It's not like a depressed, I guess. But I'll feel a little better, like mentally, got some momentum going. I'll eat like a clean meal, get some more momentum, shower, more momentum, and then just immediately get dressed and immediately like walk to the HQ. And that's how I started my days. And then once I got my back problem, it's so fucking annoying. All the time I feel pain. But it feels
something.
better than what it did. I'd say like 3 weeks ago or a month ago.
Yeah, that's good.
So
Have you gotten it checked out yet?
No, I need to fucking text my chiropractor. He was supposed to like handle all that, and it was like a week ago where I talked to his, I guess, assistant who's like doing who was scheduled me for an MRI.
Yeah.
Like gave him my insurance and everything, but I haven't heard back from them. I actually need to text them because I do want an MRI, but it's also like I don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do for me. Like they're probably gonna send me to physical therapy. But it's like I almost feel like I sort of know what to do because all I fucking do is watch YouTube videos about shit like this. So I feel like I could sort of know what to do, but I just, when it hurts and I'm depressed and I have no fucking momentum, my apartment's disgusting. It's like I don't want to wake up and like do these stretches and then do these core workouts and then do more stretches after and then go take a walk because it's like being stationary is the worst fucking thing. And I don't know, I just don't. So it's like I sort of know what to do. I just have to literally force myself to do it.
Yeah. I get like it's a lot better when I like get my motivation from like other people and not letting other people down. That's how
I've been feeling like the biggest loser because of that too.
Yeah.
Like I got to put a hold on like this whole fitness thing. Even like this boxing shit I want to do. It's like I have to figure out my fucking back because it's definitely the worst injury I've ever had in my life. Like usually it's just like, I feel like as a kid, you just fucking rest and you just chill and then it heals. But it's like now it's not fucking doing that. And I just felt like I haven't even streamed in 3 weeks. Like haven't even been working out for like a month. Maybe a little over a month because of this shit. I just feel like, man, I fucking like failed.
Yeah.
Like I try not to talk like all this hype into it. Like I'd rather just like pop up one day and I'm fucking shredded.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, man, I'll let them down because I know people see me like get momentum and that'll inspire them to like, you know what, maybe I'll go.
You've definitely helped a lot of people.
For sure.
And I don't even think you realize how many people you have helped.
I probably don't realize how many, but I know I have, and I know it's something I'm gonna keep doing.
Yeah.
But like to like stop and just fall into like a depressive state, feels shitty.
It's okay.
But I tell
myself, okay, but like whenever you're going through hard times, you're not falling back into like the shit you used to do, which is a win. Yeah. That's a win. And you're back up.
Even now when I like fall into the don't want to leave my bed, at least I'm not like taking Xans and not leaving I'm just sitting with the discomfort.
Yeah.
And just like, but I definitely do feel like I would like let people down. And even like today, it's like, come on, man. Like you have to be the fucking leader for the depressed like gaming fucks that just fucking hate their life sometimes. And I really do feel like that's what I want to do. And I want to make people proud. I want people to see like, wasn't that guy like depressed as fuck and like didn't care if he died, and like, damn, you really can like reprogram your brain. And that's sort of the goal right now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully now that we're both on an upswing, we'll get more Flycasts up to you guys. I think
it's just like a week late.
Yeah, it's just like a week, which is better than 6 months like it used to be.
Yeah.
So we've gone from once every other week to once every 6 months to once every other week. So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. Do we have any outro music? Play my fucking beat.